I'm Jonathan, aka Busy Boi. I'm from Hong Kong, born and raised here, and I usually I got a full-time job for like a credit card company that is very like a normal job in Hong Kong. Beside of it, I'm a fashion blogger. Our YouTube channel called 22E is about like street fashion, culture and music stuff, for the content. And also I'm a DJ and like a culture promoter, so I keep doing different events and also some party for the underground scenes in Hong Kong. I used to be a flight attendant before, so I didn't spend a lot of time on music or some music stuff or culture stuff. I just work and like off work, and I go to a bar and have drinks. But I went to a bar called 65 Pier, so they got a party. That party is hosted by Ye Jiao. So I met Sylvie there. So I start to being friend with her, and she tell us to like going to that party to have fun and learn how to DJ from them. So I every time they got party, I go there and I have a fun time, and also I watch them to how to DJ at the all time, and also I start to buy my own gear for training and stuff. I'm glad that Sylvie give us a chance to like collab.
Let's hit rewind, ain't talking about your tape yet, talking memories, good times, ain't talking Breitling, ain't talking Rolex. Let's travel memory lane, high off life with no ecstasy, man. Look at who I become, I left the hood, ain't no plan of return, without no returns, invested my time. Hope someday these melodies pay off to remedy pain, dog.
I've been to like Taiwan, Thailand and Korea for DJ gigs too. But compared to Hong Kong, those crowd is more like stick with the trend of international music scenes. So you kind of had to know what music that Hong Kong people likes. So also you cannot like playing all mainstream music in underground scenes, because Hong Kong people usually listening to mainstream music like pop, mainly now is hip hop too. So because hip hop is become mainstream music now. So but we trying to play some like new stuff for Hong Kong people, like UK music and also some like bass music. But in Korea, in Thailand, in Taiwan, the music scene is getting like more bigger, and also the underground scene is getting more bigger. They got lots of underground club that playing different musics. Like they maybe have some drum and bass club, or also like techno club, and different kind of music. They separate to different club. So, but in Hong Kong, you cannot find like a very special that this club is playing techno or this club is playing house music. You hard to define them, because they mainly doing some like mainstream club that you can attract more people to come. So they want to define themselves to like a special club that only play one music, because they cannot attract a lot of people to come.
Catch me on the rooftop, reminiscing. Few years back, I'm rewinding. Back when West was just a youngin'. Mama was tough, but it was just loving.
In Hong Kong, there are not very many people know about like the culture stuff. You know, all Hong Kong people just are looking for the money. Every time I talk with my like old friend, they say, what is your job? What is your daytime job? How you spend the time? How you spend the money? So usually they just talk about money and their daytime job. So as me, but I more focus on some like culture and subculture in Hong Kong because I love art, I love music. So I think it's like a digging a hole that I keep digging, and I more go deeper. So I spend more and more time on it. And sometimes I heard from some stranger that on the streets said, I I've been to your party, I listened to your mix, I have watched your video on YouTube. They talk to me and say, I learned something from it. I learned something from you. So that's the most happiest stuff I have.
When you look into my eye, tell me what you see. I see you questioning the lifestyle, like you're better than me. I ain't no hypocrite. I drink, I smoke, I these bitches.
I start my career like on YouTube first. So I'm a fashion blogger at the first time. So I build up a lot of like relationship in the culture sense. After that, I get into the music sense and underground sense. So I think like fashion blogger for me is like an entry to the art world, and also like a lot of different relationship and in fashion sense that can help me to do other art work, or also some music work in Hong Kong, because I can say fashion sense in Hong Kong is like they got more explosion in Hong Kong. Like if you're doing like an event for a brand or for a brand, so you can bring your music up, because if the brand hire you to present your music on the event, it's a very like a good advertising time for your label or for yourself.
And the sunshine's gonna come once the rain's down. We'll be okay, I promise. We won't stay down.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Friends hollering, can I play out? And not coming back to the Jay said I couldn't stay out when your street was the playground, and making sure your chores are all done so you get your friends to stay round. Those were the good days, man. Those were the good days, and best believe I can't leave out secondary. Some of the memories from back then were legendary. Water fights had you in class, soaked to the bone, excited for round two before you went home. Playing penny up the wall, trying to make a quick change. Crowds running to the scene of the last fight, so whoever was involved can get their quick fame.
Thanks for having me. So you guys can try out my work above this link. Yeah, thank you so much. Peace out.